I wish auto-ending text boxes didn't exist. I wish I were you, but you have to... I take out my phone, suppressing the anger within. Don't tell me it's another garbage mail. Sarah and I have arrived. We are heading to the hotel now. Where are you now?
Sorry, our flight got delayed. We just landed.
I'll never take this company's flights again. Bunch of jerks. Why the sudden nucleic acid testing? Wasting my time in this damn weather. That's the wrong sense of weather. It's written on the app that it's supposed to be sunny. Fuck this.
What happened? Aren't you already here? Sarah and I are just outside. We'll wait.
We have to re-register some documents. The waiting line is long. This is going to take a while. Why don't you and Siri go to the college first? We'll catch up with you once we finish up here.
Ha! We'll end up sleeping in the airport today once we finish up.
It's okay. We don't have to rush. We can go tomorrow if we can't go today. Besides, we can gather together to have a meal first.
That will do.
They're here. Hurry.
Okay. I lift my backpack and walk towards the door.
I didn't mean that.
Huh?
You told them to send a selfie.
She said as she giggled. Oh, you. Oh, and Sayori said she wants to see your selfie. What a lovely picture of Yuri. Natsuki's questioning me with her emojis, but after a while she sends a photo over.
Hurry and save it.
Sayori, oh Sayori, I didn't know you were this kind of person. It's a bit funny to save others' selfie. Almost makes me feel like a weirdo. But no point thinking into it too much. I did it as she says. After the short interlude, we head off towards Monika's college. And here I thought every one of her colleges had to be that weird. Guess not. The one that stands before me is totally different from the previous one. People come and go, along with their chatting and laughter.
I can't wait to say hello to her roommates.
What are you talking about? Or we are not going to go to her dorm.
Where then?
The lab, of course. It's class time, and that report mentioned about her tutor as well, so it's convenient for us. I find out the picture that I took earlier, matching it with the map. I have to say, although the goal is clear, this college is incredibly huge. It takes us a long walk before we finally reach the very science building. Spotless stairs reveal themselves before us. Our destination of this trip lies beyond the sixth corner. Splitting our legs, we step on them steadily. Suddenly, my phone starts to ring. It's Natsuki calling.
Hello, is this Hallie speaking?
She sounds breathless.
Where are you at? We're inside the college now.
Number 5 science building. AI laboratory on the 3rd floor. My heart's beating fast. I almost throw the words out.
You found her?
She should be inside the lab.
That's great. Yuri, take a look at where we are. It's close. Hold here. We're coming.
What's so funny?
When they get up there, I'll go hide. You can talk with them once they arrive, and I'll jump out to give them a heart attack. I'll give you a code. When you feel like it's the right time, just say, Sayori, use splash, and that's when I'll strike.
Is this fine with Natsuki? You'll scare her.
Like I said before, she's not that timid.
Alright then. We reached the 3rd floor just when we finished our talk. A few more steps in, we find ourselves at a door labeled as AI Laboratory. I compare it with the photo on my phone. Seems like we've hit the jackpot.
Then I'll see you later. Don't forget what we told you.
She smiles at me for the last time, then disappears behind the corner of the hallway. Staring at that metal label on the door, I take a deep breath to ease the sound of my heartbeat. I look down to tidy up my clothes as well. Monika. The door is open. An old man stepped out to the door with his glasses on, clutching some files against his chest.
Who are?
Hello, you must be Dr. Marks, right? I'm looking for Monica.
Monica?
He blinks. I can see that the confusion still stays there. Yes, isn't she your assistant at the AI lab?
Huh?
He seems quite surprised. He adjusts the files in the arms to assure they stay.
I think you've mistaken it, my dear. This is the office of the psychology major, and as far as I know, we don't have an AI major in this university.
What? I startle. I take a second look at the manila label. Office of Psychology Major. But I anxiously take out my cell phone, trying to confirm that picture. But it is nowhere to be found. Am I getting a virus? I think you're going crazy. Oh, right. Didn't I send this to the group chat earlier? I'll just check the chat record. So I switch to the chat app. The record is not even there. I directly searched for her name in the list as my heart was beating faster and faster. I didn't add her. She's not in my list. Nor did Yuri, and that group chat. They're vaporized like the dew under the mid-noon, as if they had never existed. Oh, the call records. Didn't we just talk on the phone? Statement I questioned in my brain. Huh, stupid me. I'll just call her again. Listening to the background music while waiting for her to pick up makes me calm down a little. Did they get lost? Nah, they should be here any seconds now. You have reached the wrong number. Please hang up and try again. Beep, beep.
It's getting late, my dear. I'm going to head home. What if you...
I look outside. The sky is tainted by deep purple as the lights around the building and the campus all start to turn off. I'll ask Sayori. This is probably one of her pranks, I suppose. Sayori! Sayori! No response. Suddenly, some footsteps come out from the stairs. Wait, my friends are here. Let me ask them. I run there, full speed. A student with his glasses on has made his way up to me, who's also looking at me in confusion.
Dr. Liu! Still here at this hour? Oh, I was just about to leave. By the way, do you know a Monica?
Wait. Well, no, hold on a second. If this was Dr. Liu, who we just talked... I'm confused. What's the matter? Who's Monica?
That student's looking for her, I guess, but I think he has come to the wrong place.
I speed up, dash to the corner of the hallway. Sayori should have hide here. But there's nothing there. The corner turns, expands, and turns again, disappearing into the darkness of the cold winter.
I don't think I know her. Who's him, and who's Monica? I don't...
Sayori, you splash! But nothing happened. God damn it. You're really gonna put that joke here at, like, the pivotal moment? Oh god. That old man starts to take out his phone. I see that student fades like tides retreating from the beach, leaving the wet sand behind. My thigh shakes. 1 step, 2 step. I'm going backwards. I step on a delicate petal. Suddenly, an arching root trips me over. I fall down to the moist soil. Fog crawls in. I blur everything into the ear-ripping silence. Mountains quake, skies shatter. Storm is tearing my body apart. I see leaves swallowing insults on their branches. I see trees cracking, sky flashing. I see the lightning and the thunder, but without a single sound, as if I was watching a pantomime. Heavy snow rolls into the forest after piercing through the fog, yet gets picked up by the wind within seconds, battering between the shadows of trees, despising all the rules and orders. Ice slices my face open like sharp blades. My ears are frozen. My consciousness grows numb. A narrow path is divided out among this chaos, showing the hard frozen ice cap on the lake. The biggest tree can no longer bear the storm's torture. With a cracking of its head, it falls to the lake, smashing the ice cap open, sinks into the freezing water. Surrounded by frost, a piece of circle black takes the view of Middle Lake. Lightnings that descends from the celestial, they assemble by the edge of the black, flows into its depth. Blocks and blocks of ice float up from the water. I stare at it, at the clarified black. It is invisible, but nothing can be seen behind it. My eyes are severely grabbed, downwards, forwards, into the abyss of that circle. I mindlessly stand there. That's when a string of warm wind escapes from the troop, whispering gently by my ears. Drowsiness strikes. I try to take a step forward. I step onto the water. Chill ripple holds me. Up and down, my eyes are gradually warmed by mysterious words. Then I take another firm step. I head 15 meters west into the the mid-lake's blackness. Now, I had suspicions that this was all just happening in his brain and not actually happening at all, but That dot is getting bigger. God, they had 5 proofreaders and there was still that. Are we even going to be able to see the names? They've only got such a narrow window. Is it just gonna keep going till that fills the screen, or what? I think I might have cut off something I was saying as those credits were scrolling by. That we wouldn't be able to see them off of the bottom because the bit was getting too narrow. I was trying to like mute myself to be respectful of the credits because that's kind of like something I want to do with games. just let the credits go by silently. But DDLC still does that weird thing where it cuts off like everything I say about 5 seconds before I hit the mute keys. So I was like, oh, whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna spawn on the window. It's almost there. Tiny little bit of white. Aha! This must be the whole thing that we couldn't read before. Alright, I'm not gonna let go of this thing so I don't accidentally click it away.
Dear Hallie, I wrote this letter with Yuri. She said she wants to give it to you, but somehow decided to let me do the favor, so here I am. We're sorry for not being there when you needed us the most. I know it must have been a couple of rough weeks. I know what she meant to you. Damn, she's also a friend of mine. The most irreplaceable one. None of us would have known about it, otherwise we would have definitely helped her. Anyway, Monica said she'll talk to you later. I wonder if you feel better by now. I thought about it, about why would she do that. I guess something must have gone wrong. I was probably the last person to see her besides you. She did seem a little off that day, but that doesn't mean... Well, I'm not making you remember it. Maybe you know the answer, you just wouldn't tell us. It's not like I want you to tell me or anything. It's still hard for you, and I know it, so just keep it inside. You don't have to reply to this letter, either, if you don't feel like it. Yuri and I made a tomb for her in the school garden. I left tons of cupcakes and cookies by it, with various flavors you can only imagine. She can have whatever she wants this time. I won't bother her. Others have also left something there, cards, flowers, that sort of thing. I've written her a letter, too, but it was those flowers, but it's for her eyes only, so I'll beat the shit out of you if you dare to take a peek. Jeez, sometimes I'm almost jealous of Sayori. She really has a number of friends out there. People visit the tomb every day now, either taking a walk or sitting around it, reading. I wonder if Sayori can hear their words. Well, there were also some dickheads talking trash about her. I gave them what they deserved, so you don't have to worry about that. It's not like I'm forcing you, but could you please visit the literature club for the last time? Without you, there are 2 members missing. Monica said we'll probably have to disband. Ah, what a mess. I'll have to bring my manga home again. Where will I be able to hide them this time? Fine, that's all I have to say. Are the rumors right about you transferring? Oh, great. What do you want? You'll be missing my cupcakes, and I am already developing more flavors. It's your loss, I'm telling you.
Hallie, I don't know what you think, but I think death is not the end of all things. If you believe Sayori didn't leave, maybe you will come across at some point in the future, in a different way, perhaps even without you noticing it. People always say we should look forward. I believe you've heard enough of that these days, so I think those cliches shouldn't come out beneath our friend's pen. From my perspective, I think it is actually unnecessary to put her down. Unnecessary to look forward. If you by any chance accept my idea, I want you to remember Sayori forever. Not just to remember her physical form, but also her soul, what she had brought you. Life and society, they just won't get tired of changing and being cruel. Think about it this way. Sayori is gone, but also she will never change again. Only will your happiest moments stay once the memory starts to blur. And you won't have to worry about whether you will drift apart or how she will change, or even become strangers. Of course, in such a shameful way, it is something that will take your time. Besides all that, I would also like to leave about what had actually happened to Sayori. But Not told me to not push you. I think it's reasonable. In fact, I'm quite surprised to see her saying things like that. I guess Sayori did bring numerous changes to us. I heard about you planning to transfer. Where would you transfer specifically? It's highly possible that we won't meet that often from now on, so I gave you another gift, a book about life and living. I really love the way its author writes about a person's inner feelings. Now that I think of it, I could even see some of Sayori's thoughts from it. I'm leaving it inside your cabinet. If you were ever returning to school, I didn't know you for very long, so you probably think I'm ghosting you because of that. I'm going to apologize for it. I admit I don't know you as well as Sayori does, so I fear that I could make it worse if I say something wrong, hence the alienation. I'm sorry. You must be hating me right now since I'm also responsible for Sayori's tragedy. It seems that the literature club has come to an end now. I can only recall the fore silhouette of that classroom from yellowing pages and occasional reminiscence henceforward. I give you my total understanding if you want to just leave all of this behind. I hope you find yourself a better future and a better surrounding. I wish you the best.
Well, that's a lot for her to say. I don't think I have enough room over here, so I'll leave your contact info on the back. I think Monica said that she has given you hers earlier, so I'll just put ours here. Just don't forget us, okay? Contact us when you have the time. Natsuki.
Yuri.
10/26/2017. I see. Well, that was quite a trip. Yeah, I really started to get the impression that this was all just going on in his head and wasn't really taking place, so it didn't exactly blindside me, but it was pretty well presented. A bit flowery in its descriptions at times, more than I would generally care for, but otherwise it's a pretty effective mod, I think. But I'll compose my thoughts properly in the review as usual. And that's going to do it for now. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.